The best product leaders aren't just product managers. They are part psychologists, part economists, part strategists. They see the world through a lens of first principles. But how do you move from theory to practice? How do you stop being a victim of chaos and start being the architect of your own outcomes? This is the Sovereign PM, the podcast that deconstructs the ideas of product strategist Schwarzkopf to give you a more powerful way to think and lead. It's time to own your outcomes. Let's begin.
So, for product leaders like us, we're constantly dealing with this tension. On one hand, all the big AI talk, AGI, existential stuff, the sci-fi future. But then there's a really practical, like right now question. What can AI actually do for my business today to actually move the needle?
Yeah, it's exactly that tension, isn't it? It really defines this moment because while everyone's debating those like far off horizons, there's this whole quiet revolution already happening.
Why a revolution?
Yeah, where we're seeing companies moving past just chatbots or co-pilots. They're actually deploying autonomous AI agents. And these aren't just assisting people, they're acting, driving real revenue, saving serious time.
Acting, not just assisting. That's a key difference.
It is, and it's not theoretical anymore. It's about building a real, tangible pioneer's advantage, a kind of systemic lead that, frankly, might become impossible for competitors to catch later on.
Okay, so acting. Let's dig into that. When we look at, say, a sales funnel, we usually see the human bottlenecks. But what about those systemic leaks? Where speed or just basic consistency is failing.
Exactly. And that's where these autonomous AI phone agents are becoming, well, critical.
Like the instant inbound lead qualifier. Tell me about that.
Okay, so think about decaying intent. It's a core principle. You spend good money getting these high-value inbound leads, right?
Yeah.
But if your sales team takes hours, maybe even a day to call back, well, that lead's intent, that heat just plummets.
Right, cools off fast.
Super fast. An AI agent, though, it can call within minutes. Minutes. And that dramatically increases the lead to appointment conversion rate. It's just raw speed preventing those valuable high-intent leads from, dying on the vine before a human even talks to them. It's totally re-architecting that first touch.
Speed for the fresh leads, got it. Makes total sense. But what about all that data just sitting there? Are CRMs, they're not just databases, they should be gold mines, right?
They absolutely should be.
Is there hidden potential in those old forgotten leads that AI can tap into?
Oh, definitely. This links right into another economic idea. Harvesting neglected assets. I mean, let's be real, human teams just can't sift through thousands of cold contacts efficiently. It's too slow, too soul-destroying sometimes.
No one wants to do that.
Exactly. But an AI phone agent, it can systematically plow through that entire database, find those few contacts who, for whatever reason, are ready to re-engage now. We've literally seen companies pull high six-figure revenues out of data they'd written off as dead.
Wow. So reactivating dead assets. Okay.
It's a strategy you just can't scale with people alone.
And then there's the classic sales problem, right?
Yeah.
Inconsistent follow-up.
Yeah.
It feels like the Achilles heel of nearly every sales operation I've seen. People get tired, or they prefer chasing the shiny new leads.
It's universal, and this is where the tireless AI follow-up specialist comes in. It's all about the first principle of disciplined process automation.
Discipline process.
The AI is relentless. It doesn't get bored. It doesn't forget. It just orchestrates the calls, the emails, the texts exactly as planned. That discipline alone, we estimate, can unlock maybe over 30% of annual revenue that just evaporates because leads fall through the cracks.
30%, that's huge.
It is. But, and this is crucial, the AI is the vehicle, the fuel. That's still world-class human sales expertise, the scripts, the strategy, the methodology. Without that smart human input, the AI vehicle isn't going anywhere useful. It just executes the perfect process every single time.
Right, vehicle and fuel. I like that. Okay, moving beyond acquisition. What about after someone becomes a customer? We often just forget them until renewal time. How does a proactive account manager AI change that dynamic?
Now the strategy shifts, right? It shifts towards systematic expansion revenue and social proof. This isn't like those, frankly, often ineffective AI cold calling bots. No. This is about proactive value-add check-ins. Things like quick satisfaction surveys, maybe identifying potential upsell opportunities based on usage, or even asking for testimonials at the right moment. It's about actively cultivating that existing relationship.
So building deeper relationships to find growth within the base.
Exactly. Turning passive customers into active advocates and, yeah, expansion opportunities. It unlocks hidden growth.
Fascinating. Okay, so we've covered how these agents can seriously rewire revenue generation. But there's the other side of the coin for product leaders. Time. Let's talk about this time machine idea. It's not just saving hours, is it? It's more fundamental.
It really is. It's about reclaiming focus and strategically reallocating your high-value human capital.
Oh, so.
Take the intelligent answering service or the first-level support specialist.
Yeah.
These are perfect examples of offloading those, low-value repetitive tasks that eat up so much time.
The routine stuff.
Precisely. This creates organizational leverage. It frees up your human teams to tackle the complex, high-value problems. Think of it like having a highly specialized assistant, a Fachberater, as they say in German, handling the basics so your experts can actually focus on innovation and strategy.
And I guess the ultimate example of just straight up overhead reduction would be the AI phone receptionist.
Yeah, and it's actually more than just answering calls. Because it integrates directly with calendars, maybe even billing systems, it enables the automation of entire roles.
Entire role.
Yeah. And the point isn't just cutting costs, though that happens. It's about freeing up those resources to reinvest directly into growth activities. That has a direct strategic impact right on the balance sheet, on your operational muscle.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, the product leader, listening to this? These 7 use cases we talked about, they aren't science fiction.
Not at all.
They are proven, practical things delivering real ROI right now, today. It feels like a genuinely rare moment for product leaders to make a fundamental difference.
It absolutely is. And it leads to, I think, a provocative question for you to consider. Given these kinds of systemic capabilities, what are the biggest leaks in your revenue engine right now, or the largest time sinks draining your team's focus?
Where could an autonomous AI agent fundamentally step in?
Exactly. Where could it re-architect things to give your organization that perhaps unassailable strategic lead we talked about? Think about those specific bottlenecks in your world. We'd actually love to hear what you identify, maybe discuss potential AI agent applications you see.
And that brings us to the end of this debrief. Our goal is to give you not just ideas, but a more powerful way to think. If you found value in this discussion, the best way to support this work is to give this episode a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future session. And if you know a fellow product leader who is wrestling with these same challenges, feel free to share this episode with them. As always, you can find the link to the original in-depth article by Karsten Schwarzkopf directly in the description below. Thank you for your time and your attention. Stay sovereign.